I get a squared AB AC, AB B squared BC, AC BC C squared, and so every row is a multiple of ABC and every column is a multiple of ABC. The matrix has rank 1, and in fact that means it has only one non-zero eigenvalue. And I claim that the W inverse D, so D here is this vector of differences differences between our two group means. I claim that the W inverse D is an eigenvector of the W inverse B. Let's just verify that. So with W inverse times B is N1 N2 over N. That comes from there, times W inverse D dash. So that's W inverse times B. And if I multiply this by W inverse D, I can notice that this part here is a 1 by P matrix times a P by P times a P by 1. So this thing is just a number, that part. This thing is just a number. And so I can move that out the front. This is N1 N2 over N times D dash W inverse D, that number, times W inverse D. So I started out with this part, W inverse B, multiplied by that vector, and now I found a number times exactly the same vector. Okay. And that part there is the eigenvalue. And so now we can work out what our A1-x is, our value of h of x. So A1 is this vector here, W inverse times D, and D is this x1 bar minus x2 bar, and you can see that this thing is, so what we're working out x1 bar minus x2 bar dash times W inverse times x, and comparing that with the midpoint between the means. So it really is exactly the same. You should check the details there. Right. So that's it now. I should say, I think before going on, that we're in here next Tuesday as well. It may not be me giving the lecture next week. It may be Carsten. My father's not especially well, and I shall be going away again tomorrow. So it'll probably be me. If you have any questions, then you should email me rather than using Mole, because I can't really read the Mole well on my phone, and there's not really any internet at my parents' house. But hopefully you can still put things on the Mole discussion board and answer each other's questions. Something I'm really extremely keen to stress that. So try and do that. But if you really want an answer from me, then email is probably best. I'll probably see you next week on the Monday and Tuesday. But Carsten's been preparing hard, and I'm very grateful that he was prepared to stand in this week as well and give these lectures. But I'm sure he'd have done a far better job in that. But anyway, so we'll see you next week, hopefully.